Ring the bell, Scarecrow. Let them know we're here.
Okay. Here goes. Who rang that bell?
Don't do that.
We did.
Can't you read?
Read what?
A notice.
What notice?
It's on the door. As plain as the nose on my face. It's, oh. Just a minute.
Bell out of order. Please knock.
That's more like it. Now, state your business.
We want to see the wizard.
Oh, the wizard. Nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Not even I've seen him.
Well then, how do you know there is one?
Because, if there wasn't a wizard, why would you be here?
Oh please, sir, I've got to see the wizard. The good witch of the north sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Oh, well, so she is. Bust my butt. Why did you do that in the first place? That's a horse of a different color.
Well, who's he calling a horse? If he wasn't on the other side of that door. He's coming out. He'd be on this side.
Welcome to the Emerald City.
Oh, thank you.
Have you come far?
Oh, just the longest of ways.
Believe me, every step is worth it. Have you any idea just how wonderful this place really is?
I've been trying to imagine it, but I haven't got a brain.
They say fall in love with it. If I had a heart.
It's the one place I don't need courage, because there's nothing there to scare me. Is there?
There's a garden spot, I'm told, where it's never too hot and it's never too cold.
Where you're never too young, or you're never too old.
Where you're never too thin or tall.
And you're never too anything at all.
It's all true. Oh, we're not too mad and we're not too sane, and we don't compare and we don't complain. All we do is just sit tight, 'cause it's all so downright right. Get up at 12, start to work at 1, taking out
What's it say? What's it say?
Surrender, Dorothy.
Dorothy? Who's Dorothy? Maybe the wizard will know. To the wizard! To the wizard!
Here. Everything is all right. Stop that now. It's all right. Everything is all right. The great and powerful law says matters well in hand, I hope. And so you can all go home and there's nothing to worry about. Go away now. Go on. Didn't you hear me? I said go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, sir. That's why we've got to see the wizard right away. All four of us.
Orders are, nobody can see the wizard, not nobody, not know how.
Oh, but please.
You promise.
And I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody, not know how.
You just gotta make him see Dorothy.
Dorothy? Did you say Dorothy, the witch's Dorothy?
In person.
Well, that makes a difference. All of you, wait here. I'll announce you at once.
Did you hear that? He'll announce us at once. I've as good as got my brain.
Well, I can barely hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I command each thing, be it fish or fowl, and a woof, and royal crown. Now, as I click my heels, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls come down. And the sparrow won't take I will king. Each rat would show respect to me. The chipmunks genuflect to me. Though my tail would lash, I would show compassion for every underling. I were king, just king. Not nobody, not know how.
Not even a rhinoceros.
Impossible.
How about a hippopotamus?
I flash him up from top to bottom.
Suppose he meant an elephant.
I wrap him up in celibate.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
Oh, I'd show him who was king of the forest.
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag of a mast obey? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist and the dusky dust? What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. What makes the sphinx the seventh wonder? Courage. What makes the dawn come up like thunder? Courage. What makes the hot and hot so hot? What puts the ape in ape red hot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage.
Well, you can say that again.
Courage is the thing of things.
With courage I be king of kings,
And the whole year round I be hailed and crowned by every living thing.
Go home. The wizard says go away.
Go away. Oh, but surely.
He is deaf to all appeals. The wizard has spoken.
Oh, well, looks like you came a long way from nothing.
Oh, and I was so happy. I thought I was on my way home.
Oh, don't cry, Dorothy. We'll get you to the wizard somehow.
We certainly will.
My Auntie Anne was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings. Professor Marvel said she was sick, and she may even be dying, and it's all my fault. I'll never forgive myself. Never, never, never.
Don't cry anymore. I'll get you to the wizard somehow.
Oh, thank you.
That's all right. I know how to myself once. This way, follow me.
Wait a minute, fellas. I was just thinking, I don't want to see the wizard dash that ship. I better wait for you outside.
What's the matter, Lion? The wizard's gonna give you some courage.
I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Oh, come on, Lion. We can be scared together.
Who was that?
Somebody pulled my tail.
You did it yourself.
Oh, I'm such a butterpaws.
This way, step right up. The great and powerful Oz awaits you.
Oh, tell me when it's over. Look at that. Look at that. I want to go home.
I am Paul, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you?
I am Dorothy the Small and
Who are you?
Jimmy.
Who are you?
We've come to ask you a very important question. So you
Silence.
Oh, Jiminy Crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man. You dare to come to me for a heart, do you? You quick and clanking collection of collision junk?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. You see, a while back, we were walking down the Elephant Road, and we came across a pocket.
What?
Oh.
Scarecrow. Have you come to me to ask for a brain? You billowing veil of bovine fire.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, Your...
Enough. And you, Lion. Well,
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Frightening him like that.
silence, whippersnapper. The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your request.
Well, what's that? What'd he say?
Are you all right?
Just a little deaf. Oh, what'd he say?
He said he's going to help us after all.
He is?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task.
A small task. Is that it?
Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if we do that, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant your request. Now go.
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
Don't worry, I'm already gone.
I wish you'd given up that crazy scheme. I never should have let you see the wizard.
Oh, but I'm glad you did. How else can I get back to Kansas?
You don't have to worry about us.
We're not going after that witch empty-handed.
You can say that again.
Which way to her castle?
No one knows for sure.
You mean no one's ever gone there?
Oh, yes, plenty of folk have gone there, just no one's ever come back.
Oh boy.
There's no yellow brick road to follow now.
Actually, there's no road at all to the land of the Winkies.
Winkies, what's Winkies?
Once, they were people very like us. Then, the Wicked Witch made them her slaves. I hope the same thing doesn't happen to you.
Oh, so do I.
Just keep heading west where the sun sets.
Is that the best way to find Wicked Witch?
You won't have to find her, Dorothy. Once she knows you're in the land of the Winkies, she'll find you. Good luck.
Sometimes it's a good thing not to have a brain. I happen to wit to be scared.
And I haven't the heart to fail.
And I haven't said goodbye to the wizard.
Oh, how can you desert Dorothy now?
I could stay here, that's one way of doing it.
Shame on you. You're even more of a coward than I thought.
Well, that's easy for you to speak of. You're made of straw. And you're made of tin. But I am only weak flesh.
Very weak.
Verging on flabby.
It's all right. Lion, you can stay here if you'd like.
I'd like. Oh, how I'd like. But if you really need me, I'll tag along, I guess.
That's more like it.
Stout fellow.
Ready to go, Dorothy?
Best foot forward.
Oh, decisions, decisions.
Come on, Lion.
All right. Looks like Scarecrow's not the only one who needs a new pair of brains.
I hate her. I hate her not.
on, meaning roughly.
Next time I enslave a whole nation, I must check out their intelligence first! Nico, where is the commander of my aerobatic apes? There you are, my simian minion. I have an important task for you. My enemies are about to enter the haunted forest. I want you to rouse your men and snatch this sickening little girl and her equally nauseating little dog. Exhausted? What do you mean you're exhausted? All right, I'll conjure up a spell to take the fight out of her. Now, which of my creepy crawly creations shall I send to play her? The flipperty gibbet. No. The fly by night. No. Aha, I have it. The jitterbug. Well, may you gibber. There's no more infectious bug in my book of spells. Once bitten, they can never stop dancing till they drop. And when they do, you shall be there to scoop up the little brat and the little brute and bring them both to me. Now go! Do my bidding! Fly, fly, fly! Soon those darling little red slippers will grace my dainty feet. I wonder if any of those winkies do shoe repairing.
Does anyone know where any of us are?
We passed a notice a while back.
You mean the one that said, "Welcome to the haunted forest"?
No, the one that said, if you've got this far, you're lost.
Here's another notice.
I hope this one says something a little more reassuring.
I'd turn back if I were you.
Fine. Oh no, oh no.
Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
It makes me a cricket or a critter in the trees.
It's giving me the jitters and the twitcher on the knees.
I see a shadow, it's fuzzy, it's furry.
I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I feel a palpitation.
Come on, go to the forest, I'll like the situation.
Are you gonna stand around and let him fill us full of horror?
I'd like to roar him down, but I think I lost my aurora.
It's a who's this?
It's a who's this?
It's a what's this?
It's a what's this?
Who's that?
Who's there?
Who's where?
Beware!
That hide in the treetops, that fast the jitterbug. Should you catch him, buzzing round you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have terrible horn buzz. But the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. So just be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. The jitterbug.
Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have terrible, horrible buzz. But the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. So just be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug.
The jitterbug. Jitterbug. Jitterbug.
I want to sit this one out.
Please let us alone. Come and get him.
Who? What?
What's happening?
Look at the size of them birds. They're getting away with Dorothy.
Fine job you did protecting Dorothy.
Help!
What's the matter with you?
They tore my legs off. And they threw them over there. And they tore my arm off. They threw it over there.
Scarecrow, that's you all over.
Time you pulled yourself together.
I would, but I can't reach my legs.
I'll get him.
And then we'll go find Dorothy.
That's right. And the lion will lead us.
Yeah. Me?
Yes, you.
I'm gonna lead us against the forces of evil?
That's right.
All right. I'll do it for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no witch, gods or no gods, I'll tear him apart. I may not come out alive, but I'll go down fighting. And there's just one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
Talk me out of it?
This way, my dear. I trust you had a pleasant flight. So kind of you to visit me in my loneliness. Give me the dog.
What are you gonna do with Toto?
Tonight, we feast on devil dog.
No!
It's all right, my dear. Just my little joke. He'll look even more revolting with an apple in his mouth. Here, put him in the basket.
Where are you taking him? Why can't he stay with me?
Because the raging, roaring river is some way off. So what are we?
No, I don't think so.
Soon will be, because that's where we're going to drop him if you don't hand over those slippers.
But the good witch of the north told me not to.
Very well. Throw that basket in the deepest point of the river and drown him.
No, please. Please. You can have the slippers yourself. I don't want them. Just give me back Toto.
That's the good little girl. I knew you'd see reason. you're alive. You see this? This is how much longer you've got to be alive. And it isn't long, my pretty, just long enough for me to devise an unpleasant, yet wildly entertaining death for you. Of course, there is one route of escape. It's a long way down, and the rocks are sharp, so if you do decide to go this way, be a darling and leave the ruby slippers on the windowsill. It'll save us having to take them off of your corpse.
How can anyone be so nasty, mean, and cruel?
Lots and lots of practice.
I'm frightened. I'm frightened. Oh, Auntie Em, I'm so frightened. Dorothy? Dorothy, where are you? It's me. It's Auntie Em, we're trying to find you. Where are you? I'm here now, Auntie Em. I'm locked in the witch's castle and I'm trying to get home to you. Oh, Auntie Em, please don't go away. I'm frightened. Dorothy? Oh, come back. Come back, Auntie Em. Auntie Em, Auntie Em, come back.
I'll give you Auntie Em, my pretty.
What's that? What's that?
That's the castle of the Wicked Witch.
Dorothy's in that awful place.
Oh, I hate to think of her in there. You've got to get her out somehow.
Don't cry now. We haven't got the oil can with us. And you've been squeaky enough as it is.
But this city's got 1,000 rooms. How are we ever going to find which one Dorothy's in?
It's Toto.
Here, Toto.
He'll lead us to Dorothy.
But we still got to get into the castle.
Do you think it'll be polite? Drop it in like this?
Look out!
Who's there? Who's there?
Alright. I think I've got a plan on how to get in there.
All right. He's got a plan.
It might not work,
It might not work.
but it's got a chance.
It's got a chance.
The thing is, it's very, very dangerous. What do you say?
I say. Anyone else got a plan?
Let's hear the scarecrows.
Okay. First, we need 3 wiki uniforms.
Fellas.
3 witchy uniforms.
Fellas.
Where are we going to find 3 witchy uniforms?
I don't know, but the whole plan depends on it.
3 witchy uniforms.
Fellas, we don't have to look far.
How come?
They're right behind us.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly. Oh, Santa must run out, and then the witch will come for me. Oh, witch of the north, won't you help me now? Please, please help me. Won't anybody help me? No!
Dorothy, are you in there?
It's us. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine, but the witch locked me in.
Stand back while I break the door open.
Oh, hurry, please hurry. The hourglass is almost empty. Oh, Toto, I knew you'd come.
We can't take her out the way we came.
What about the window?
The cliff is sheer.
Don't worry. You hang on to my tail and I'll hang on with my claws.
Oh, you're wonderful, all of you.
I just hope my courage holds out.
We
hope your tail holds out.
To the window!
Going so soon! We won't hear of it, will we, Winkies?
I think we've outstayed our welcome.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. A pocket full of spears! The sands of time have run out for all of you. The last to go will see the first three go before her. And her mangy little mutt, too. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who will be the first to go? Lion? Girl? Tin Man? No. My broom has chosen Scarecrow.
Oh, please.
What's the matter? Don't you want to be my old flame?
Leave him alone. Can't you see he's terrified?
I'll get round to you eventually, Miss Mouth. Meanwhile, watch your little friend go up in smoke.
No, please.
Too late, Scarecrow. You're all burned up.
No,
What?
I won't let you.
You cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting! Oh, what a world! Who would have thought a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? She's dead! You killed her!
I didn't mean to kill her. Really, I didn't. It's just that she was going to set him on fire.
Hail to Dorothy! The wicked witch is dead!
Hail to Dorothy! The wicked witch is dead!
You are now our queen!
Oh, that's very kind of you, but I have to get back to Kansas. The witch's broom. May we have it?
Please take it with you.
Oh, thank you. Now we can go back to the wizard and tell him the wicked witch is dead.
The wicked witch is dead!
Step forward if you dare. Can I believe my eyes? Why have you come back?
Well, we've done what you told us, sir. We brought you the broomstick of the wicked witch of the west. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
Yes, sir. So we'd like you to keep your promise to us, sir. If you please, sir.
Not so fast, not so fast. I'll have to leave the matter of your thoughts. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You promised.
Yeah.
Do not arouse the criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures! Think yourselves lucky that I'm giving you an audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now. The great Oz has spoken. Now go.
Toto, come out of there.
I said go! Oh! Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz
Has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are?
Well,
I don't believe you.
no, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
You humbug!
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
Well, you're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
What about the heart that you promised Tin Man?
Well,
And the courage that you promised Cowardly Lion?
well,
And Scarecrow's brain.
Anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities where men go to become great thinkers, and when they come out, they think deep thoughts with no more brains than what you have. They have one thing you haven't got. A diploma. Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me upon the Universitatis Comitium e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of PhD.
PhD?
Yeah, that's Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square roots of two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh joy! Rapture, I've got a brain! How could I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you are under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes. Once a year, they take their fortitude out of mothballs and parade it down the main street of the city with no more courage than what you have. But they have one thing you haven't got. A medal. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks, folks. I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
Oh, but I still want one.
Back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They are called good deed doers, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got. A testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I take pleasure at this time in awarding you with a small token of our esteem and affection. Now, remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Oh, listen to my heart. It ticks.
Read what my medal says.
Awarded for courage.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy?
Yeah.
Ah,
Dorothy next.
yes, Dorothy.
Oh, I don't think there's anything in there for me.
Well, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way for Dorothy to return to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
Oh, will you? Could you? But are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself, premier balloonist par excellence to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company, until one day, while performing spectacular feats of the stratospheric skill never before attempted by civilized man, the balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Frightened, were you? Frightened? You are talking to a man who has laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. And suddenly, the wind changed, and the balloon floated down in the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first Wizard Deluxe.
Deluxe, from the French, meaning the luxury.
Yes, well, there were a few luxuries that went with the job. But I took it anyway, retaining the balloon in the advent of a quick getaway. And in that conveyance, my dear Dorothy, the balloon is ready for the flight, where you and I will return to the land of E pluribus unum. Step this way. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard, Paradula ad Alta, am about to embark upon a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere. To confer, converse, and otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards. And I hereby decree that until that time, if any, that I return, the Scarecrow, by virtue of his superior brains, shall rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. Thank you, my friends. And now it looks like it's time to cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy. Climb aboard.
Come aboard, Missy, while the wind's in your favor.
Where's Toto? Toto?
Don't worry, I'll get him.
Don't let go of the rope.
What?
This is highly irregular procedure.
Oh, don't go, Professor.
Help! Help! Oh, the balloon's going up.
Oh, you have to come back.
Too late, my dear.
Here's your dog.
You can't leave without me.
I can't come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
Goodbye.
That idiot guard just ruined my exit.
Then I'll never get home.
Then stay with us, Dorothy.
We don't want you to go.
I have to get back to Kansas.
Don't you love us, Dorothy?
You know I do, but there's a place and people I love more. And now it's further away than the furthest stream. Oh, Scarecrow, I'll never see Kansas again as long as I live. Never, never, never.
Never is a very, very long time, Dorothy.
Oh, will you help me? Can you help me?
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Then why haven't you told her sooner?
She wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
Oh, Dorothy, what have you learned?
Well, I think that it isn't enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em again. And it's that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, then I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
But that's so easy! I should have thought of it for you.
Well, I should have felt it in my heart.
Me too. If I had the courage of my convictions.
No, she had to learn it for herself. Now, those ruby slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. I'm going to miss you all so much. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry. You'll rest so dreadfully. Here's your oil can.
Oh, now I know I have a heart. Because it's breaking.
Bye, Lion. I know it's not right, but I'm going to miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
When you go, I think I'm gonna do a little more hollering.
Dear Scarecrow, you were my first friend here. I think I'll miss you most of all.
Having a brain don't make pardon any easier. Goodbye, Dorothy. I'll think of you always.
Are you ready now?
Oh yes, please, before I change my mind and stay forever.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times. And think to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
1,
There's no place like home.
2,
There's no place like home.
goodbye, Dorothy.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
Little girl? Little girl. Oh, I'd hate to think of the kid out all night in that storm.
We best get into town and notify the sheriff.
Wait,
Toto!
there she is.
Dorothy! Dorothy! Zeke, Hunk, Hickory, she's over here. Tell Emmy and Britta bring a blanket.
She's got a lump on her head, like an ostrich egg, but the skin ain't broken.
Hello, Oz.
Oz? My first name's Chester, but you can call me whatever you like.
Uncle Henry, you were the guard.
I'm guarding you now, honey, and I'll see you come to no more harm.
Is she alright?
There was a minute there I thought she left us.
But I did leave you. That's just the trouble, and I tried to get back to you for days and days.
Sounds like a bad dream.
It wasn't a dream. Sure it wasn't.
Remember me, your old pal Zeke?
Lion!
No, I ain't. And this here Hickory.
You couldn't forget my face, could you?
No, of course not, but we're a scarecrow.
Scarecrow?
Who the heck is Scarecrow?
Here's that blanket you called for. How is she?
She'll be okay.
Scarecrow, you've lost all your stuffing.
Stuffing?
What'll happen to the field mouse you had living in there?
You gave me more than just some field mice. I had a whole sack of kittens in there.
Dorothy!
Aunt Em!
You're safe and well.
Thanks to you, Aunt Em. You showed me how to use the slippers.
I won't use a slipper on you, honey. You haven't done anything wrong.
No, you don't understand. This was a real, truly live place. And I remember some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. And you were all there. You kept resting up and you kept pulling your own tail and you were a humbug.
Hey now, let's not get personal.
Doesn't anyone believe me?
Of course we believe you, dear. But we've got to get you back to bed.
Has the house come back? It fell on the wicks, you know.
Storm passed right by.
And it wasn't a house fell on Miss Gump.
It was a telegraph pole.
You won't be hearing from that old biddy till her leg gets on a plaster.
And Toto's safe. You hear that, Toto? We're both safe. And we're home. Home. And you're all here. And I'm never going to leave here ever again. Because I love you all so much. And oh, Auntie Em, there really is no place like home.
Thank you.